Good hit, mate.
Follow her down.
Yep, followed it.
Hold it.
Real nice shot, bro.
G'day everyone, welcome back to the channel. I quickly just wanted to mention that if you're interested in purchasing this NV200 product after watching this review, make sure you check out the links in the description. There's two links there, one to the Amazon website and one direct from OneLeaf. Now if you purchase direct from OneLeaf, there is an offer at the moment for a 10% discount using that link, so make sure you make the most of that opportunity if you do decide to purchase. And I really hope you enjoy this review. So here we go, let's get into it. G'day everyone, welcome back to Control the Recoil. My name's Tom, and today we'll be talking about the NV200 night vision binoculars from OneLeaf. Now I'd like to start off by saying a massive thank you to OneLeaf for this opportunity, and also for their patience. It's been some time in the making doing this review, so I've probably had this unit close to 6 months now. And I wasn't expecting it to take this long for it to come out. There was some footage I was hoping to add into this that was lost. I've tried to have it recovered, and unfortunately it can't be recovered. So we'll crack on with the review. There's still some good footage in there to give you guys an idea of what it's like using these. But yeah, massive thanks to them for their patience on that. So I'll get started. We'll start with the features of the unit, its specifications and stuff like that, and then we'll talk about what I liked at the end and what it was like to use these. So at the front here is an interchangeable lens system. Really smart idea. So quite versatile. There's 3 different options. You can have a 35mm objective lens. This is the 50mm, and then you can also have a 70mm objective lens as well. So really cool. Suits all different situations there and adds a bit of versatility to the unit. We also have a laser rangefinder up top. Now, very capable, goes out to 800 meters, which might seem a lot for nighttime, and it certainly is, but this binocular can be used during the day as well, which is pretty cool. Some night vision gear can only be used at night. This has the versatility of being used in the day as well. Obviously you have a cap here that you have on during the day. It can be removed, attached by a lanyard too, so you don't lose it, and then you're ready to go for nighttime use. Your nighttime daytime button here to select which mode you'd like. Very simple to use there, and having that long range capability of the rangefinder, very helpful. To add to that, you have a 20 times digital zoom on this, so very, very versatile. Goes from about 4.5, I think, right up to 20, so more than adequate for most situations. And certainly it's going to get you to the limits of the unit, which is awesome. Moving back, we've got the ergonomics of the unit's great here, right at your fingertips, so very fast to use, very intuitive, and had no problems with any of that. As you can see, the buttons here are clearly marked. Very, very simple, straightforward. The battery life on this was great. So it had some pretty long sort of runs at night with this, with no problem at all. I don't think it would be a problem sort of for like professional style use. If you really are going full length nights, there'd be no problem there. If you forgot to charge it from the time before or anything like that, they've really thought this one out well. So there is actually an attachment that comes with the unit that is designed for a slimline external battery pack, and you can charge while you're on the go. So it actually has an attachment for an external battery pack. So if you were working remote and you couldn't charge your batteries, like with a wall charger or something, you could take external battery packs and just you don't even have to take the batteries out of the unit. You can just charge them while they're in the unit. Very, very smart design, and sort of covers all bases then. So thought that was great, and no problem there with battery life. Most of the time we were hunting for maybe 3 hours, 4 hours, and it hardly dropped from full. So yeah, great batteries on that. We've also got a very simple drop down menu. Now these buttons here are your up and down for your menu, and very simple drop down style, so you're up and down and then select with the OK button, all well labeled. It's really nice to have that real simple menu when you're out. It's very functional when you're out in the field and you're trying to change things like contrast or maybe your screen brightness. I really appreciate that they've kept it simple, fast to use, so that's great. If you're running anything like a cell phone, smartphone, that sort of thing, you won't struggle navigating through this menu. So very simple, very easy. I've found that formatting the card, things like that, for doing the likes of updates, all of that stuff's very simple. So there is an update available, okay? Some of the new features for the update, very smart. So we have the buttons here are actually illuminated. Now you can, with the update, you can choose to switch them off or switch them on. I actually preferred to leave them illuminated. It made just function at night time a little easier, a little faster, but you can choose to not run it with any light at all showing if you wanted to be a little more stealth. So cool little things like that with the updates. Like I said, very simple to update. Format your card. Remember, when you format a card, you lose your videos that's on it, so make sure you download them first. You format your card, you then put the card into the computer, go to their website, OneLeaf, and download the new update. There'll be a link there for it. Then you simply reinstall your card into this unit, turn it on, and it automatically does that update for you, which is great. You then format your card just like you did at the start, and you're good to go. So very simple, straightforward, and it's nice to see that they can add features to this remotely, so that's really smart. I've found it to be quite a capable unit, really. It's been very effective. We were identifying animals at around the 400 yard mark, and you could discern whether it was a yearling deer, a hind, fully grown hind, or a stag at around that 300 mark. So very effective. You could sort of safely identify the landscape around the animal and stuff at that 300 yard mark, which allowed you to be able to take a safe shot. So that 300 yard mark, you can detect animals further than that, but that was probably about where I'd say the operating range was as far as detecting an animal and still being able to tell it was a safe shot and really identify which animal you're wanting to take. So really good. 300 yards is a long way in the dark, that's for sure, and obviously great having that rangefinder once you get out to that range. So very versatile, and yeah, the capability was great. So very happy with that. Easy to use. One of my favorite features of this unit is the screen. So this is obviously a very large screen, very easy to see, but it also allows you to see the screen clearly. You don't have to have it right up to your face, you can hold it out. This allows two people to actually view what's going on the screen, which I thought it was very helpful when you're in a hunting situation. You've got multiple animals there and you want to discuss what the best option is. Maybe you're being selective from a culling point of view. Just things like that. It made it very easy to have two people and you could still see what each other's looking at on the screen. Very practical. So I found that to be really nice to use. Very clear and quick to use as well. Now, having the laser, there's a laser on this unit. Having that laser was fantastic. You could select animals and help if you're working as a team like we often were. I went out with my mate Jordan. He was spotting for me through this unit. I was using the OneLeaf NV200, which is their binocular that attaches to the back of your scope. So this unit has similar features. If you want to know about that, look up. I've done a review on this one before. Still using it, still going strong, but it's great operating as a team. Having that laser, you can, when there's multiple animals, you can make sure you're talking about the same animal and selecting the same animal by putting the laser on it, and your shooter can then see exactly which animal you're talking about. So it is cool to have that laser feature built in when you're working as a team with your spotter-shooter combination. So I thought that was a great feature. Now you also have a picture-in-picture function as well. So you can have a zoomed in half picture up the top of the screen, so you do get your full screen as well as a slightly zoomed in picture in the top of your target, so the best of both worlds. You can choose to have that off or on, so if you do prefer that, it is quite helpful for some situations. I do like that feature. You can review your videos on this, you don't have to plug it in, so you can play it back on the unit itself, which is always nice. Now, getting to video quality, this is fantastic. We've got 4K, and you can choose between 30, 60, and even 120 frames per second, which is pretty phenomenal. And being able to use this during the day as well as in the dark, that makes it really versatile, and you can get some super cool footage from this. Having that, it's got an attachment here to have it on a tripod, so to get the optimum quality, I do recommend putting it onto a tripod or something like that to get that stability. We, however, for most of these videos that you're seeing, are either freehand or resting over a pack, so pretty typical hunting scenario, and as you can see, the video quality is still pretty good. Now, being able to, you would have also seen here, you can actually see the bullet the whole way to the target, which is pretty phenomenal, and not surprising with that type of quality built into a unit, but still very, very cool to see, and great from a spotter's point of view. You can really tell the accuracy and where you impacted the animal and what you can expect to do as far as recovery and stuff like that. So I will point out that having a video feature on night vision gear is very, very important. It's very helpful when you go over to retrieve your animal. If there's any confusion on where it is, it really helps to be able to play back that footage. And so I thought that was a very practical and helpful feature to have, being able to review the footage on the unit real time while you're there trying to find the animal, and it is very surprising how helpful it is. You can then discern exactly where you were, where it was standing, and play it back. And as you would have seen in the footage there, having someone following that animal as it rolls down the hill, it just makes it so much easier to find and be able to play back that in the video. So overall, they've got some very practical features. The value for money in this is phenomenal. This unit is very affordable. As far as night vision gear goes, it's crazy to think. This is about 650 bucks with the rangefinder, I believe, off the top of my head. Last time I checked, it was around that price. And so you can basically get this combination for around that 1,100 bucks mark. So pretty awesome. You're set to go, and you've got a load of features packed into it. Overall, very ergonomic, simple to use. It's got a simple menu. The updates, very easy to do. Comes with the memory card, good batteries, so it ticks all the boxes really. And like I say, it gets you out there doing it for a pretty affordable price. So comes with the lanyard and a few other things as well, covers, stuff like that, and the soft pouch. So everything you need to get out there doing it, and to protect the unit while it's out there as well. Really happy, and yeah, going to continue to use it, enjoy using it, and looking forward to seeing what else they come out with next. So yeah, massive thanks to OneLeaf. Make sure you check them out and their website, and I really appreciate you guys watching to the end. So yeah, thanks very much for the support. Drop any comments and questions down below, and I'll answer them as soon as I can, and we will catch you on the next one. Cheers.